Doc gives the wrong dating advice? Wait until you hear this letter where a guy is challenging Doc's approach to dating and relationships. It's Dating Women Radio Show number 38, all from Doc Love, the man that interviewed thousands of women, asking them why they stayed with one man versus another. What Doc learned from women is taught to you on this channel. I read a letter to Doc on his award-winning radio show where the guy is basically telling Doc that he's full of it, and Doc responds.
Hi, Doc. With all due respect, I think your system doesn't hold water for the most part. I own the system, and I think your tactic of being direct asking for dates works well. Everything else is pretty much useless. Your strategy to get a woman interested is being a challenge?
No, it's not. It's not to get a woman interested. It's to find a woman that's interested with at least 51% interest level, and then we move from there. So if he read the book, he didn't say the right thing.
Okay. He says, how are you supposed to build a relationship doing that? If you go on a first date and you make the girl laugh and have fun and then wait 7 days to call her, there is a good chance that she's already moved on. I believe in striking while the iron is hot, but not to do it in a desperate way.
He just contradicted himself. By calling less a week, it's a desperate way. Listen, I've interviewed thousands of women. They all say, everybody calls within 48 hours. And that's how the first girl said it back in the early 70s. I said, well, wait a minute. Have you ever had a guy wait longer? Oh, yeah. But then I thought he was playing games. I said, well, what happened? Well, I went out with him for 2 years. I said, well, wait a minute. You told me he was playing games. Yeah, but I kind of liked the mystery. I kind of liked the fact he wasn't like all the other guys. If you memorize all my materials and then come at me, but just what he said there about a girl cannot forget you in 7 days. If a girl has a 51% interest level when she meets you and you wait 7 days to call, it's going to be 55 when she picks the phone up. That's what this guy doesn't get. He doesn't get that by disappearing, there's the possibility to allow challenge to work its charm. That's what everybody's looking for active. I'll say this, I'll do this, I'll send her this, I'll call this, I'll talk to her girlfriend, but there's never look at the possibility, what if I did nothing and just let her marvel about the relationship or the possibility of it? Never enters their mind. It's always do this, do this, do this. And I'm saying proactive is anti-challenge. That's what he can't swallow. Nobody's going to forget you in 7 days. Even if her interest level was, you met a guy, you gave him the phone number, you're a girl, and you say, why did I do that? I don't like that guy. He's a jerk. Even then, 7 days when he calls up, hey, this is Carl. You gave me your number 7 days ago? She says, oh, this jerk, why did I give him the number? But she still can't forget. You don't forget anybody in 7 days, even if it's 1% interest level. Go ahead with the letter.
Well, he says you put way too much emphasis on challenge, which, of course, we just talked about.
Yeah, it's only a third of what keeps women in love with you. I'm sorry for giving it too much validation.
And he says you put way too much emphasis on challenge and not building relationships with women. Being nice
you do build a relationship by the fact that when you go out with her, she thinks she's going out with Cary Grant. You pull the chair out. You open the car door, you're telling her your jokes, your nails are clean, you go over to her parents' house, the parents like you. That's how you build a relationship. Not sitting around, do you like me? I like you. Do you like me more than me? Where is this going? Get off that crap. But he makes these generalizations. You don't do this, Doc. Give me specifics. He gives me these generalities. Go ahead.
Well, he said being nice and funny, anyone can do that.
No, they can't. Oh, no, they can't. You tell me a guy who can go out with a girl, and every time he opens his mouth, he keeps it light and funny. There's no negatives, and there's no put-downs, and there's no heavy subjects. 99% of the guys won't even know what to talk about. Well, I can't talk about that. I can't talk about that. I can't talk about the two 747s hitting each other in the air. And I don't know about this or that. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And she just sits there and looks at me and stares. What do I do now? Yeah, you try to take out a girl and be nice and funny for 3 hours. We'll see how long you last without my training. Not 10% of you. 10% of you are sharp. I'm talking to the 90 now.
And his last sentence here, which, of course, we have proven. He says, if you really believe in your system, you'll read this on air. Thomas from New York.
Yeah, Thomas. I'm getting too many of these. You changed my life letters. I got one yesterday. A guy happily married for 4 years. He said, my wife has said, I love you 500 times. And I've never said it once, and it's driving her crazy today, Doc, after 7 years. Thank you for the gift of challenge, Doc. Your loyal student, I forget his name. And here's another thing. When a girl says that's a game, say, please explain to me what the game is. The word game is a catch-all for this general mist or fog that doesn't mean anything. The game is when you call to the next day or the day after the date and ask for another date, predictably like every other guy, that she is dropped. And she's looking for mystery. She's looking to chase you, and you're all over making telephone blunders.
I took this clip from the Dating Women radio show. If you want more free audio, check out our podcast. Get that and other free stuff, including a free 7-day dating course. Freeze the screen or hit the description for all your freebies. And of course, we have a discount on Doc's life-changing book at doclove.com/video deal. And if you aren't sure about buying it, just go to that URL and check out all the You Changed My Life letters there.